Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Freelancer back again with the journeys of Orno Roth, our our up and coming commissar in the Rogue Trader adventure, and we're out here trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and we're trying to stop this whole heretical uprising thing. The first step will involve us getting through this door. Don't keep on master waiting. Yeah, we gotta change formations.
I know how to take risks. I'll see to it personally.
Don't you dare to cross us!
All of you will bleed!
Dira on this flank, and we're gonna have Abelard up the middle.
Here we go.
Dare you do that to Abelard? I'll kick your ass.
Such is the will of chaos!
Death to non-believers!
Miss. See that, Kitty Meow? They miss. They're bad. They're bad at the video game. Sorry, Abelard.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Will do.
Decker is about to get some exploits. And then that is a Dira. Also, its next single shot or single target melee attack applies the following effect. Enemy target, the target becomes from this mark, the ally who kills the marked enemy gains an extra turn. Okay.
I'll make it happen.
At all costs.
Who if not? I'll see to it personally. On it.
Wow.
Chaos guides me.
Was it worth it? Honestly, probably not.
What's you a target? I will do my duty.
Use it once per combat.
Let's make it quick. I took care of this one.
That was quick. Got him right good. Creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Spider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the
Yeah,
chamber,
man,
thank the
stop
Emperor, is
it.
still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
You know what? How many times am I going to have to teach you this lesson, cat?
Wounded.
No,
Exhausted.
no,
Fighting back the
no.
enemy.
Oh dear.
short.
Cat. Stop it. You're not doing this. You hear me? Come here. Hey. Come over here. Under there. There you go. Navigator Sir is barely able to lift his head and half a... Navigator Sir is barely able to lift his head and half open eye. His normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye down his face, leaving behind a black trail. You stop it, cat! You get down. Alright, you get down. No. No, because you can't behave. Misbehaving. No. You're not be up here while I'm doing this. You're gonna be up here, you just chill. Your time is short. The voice is coming from the box girl at the base of the bizarre chair. It's unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Time is short to do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place, lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat. Then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. The fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated, but he leans as far forward as he can. His layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits first open, forming two hideous, screaming mouth-like pits. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
It came from beyond. His body is not his.
Meow meow. Dearest screams echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature tramps at the side of the navigator, succumbing to the paroxysm of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fits stop abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. Dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is purplish swelling around the eye.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Navigator is still alive, but barely so. What do we do?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
Navigator does not give a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids. He's back again. He's back again, guys. No. Ah. No. Base of the chair is billowing. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the box at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Let's see, there's some auto guns. Got a psychic staff.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Taking axe as an off weapon. It's basic. It is the exact same weapon. Give Adira an axe as well.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Let's not waste.
Look no further.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable.
Do you want something?
Get my people moving,
Always
please.
keep your eye on the prize.
Is there anything else out here? Nope. Okay, onward. Doors not budge. Clots of viscous flesh have entangled the metal, sealing the door shut. Alright, back to the elevator then.
Keep your wits about you.
The officer's deck. And I believe we're about to get our next companion. I believe. And we'll be doing 2 episodes of the. We'll be doing 2 parts of this recording because I didn't get any of it done last time. I did not get any last week, so we're going to try to do the. So I'm going to try to aim for getting the full prologue, and I'll do one other. That way, I've got a backlog. That way, next week I can continue to build up that backlog a bit. I don't want to fall behind on these series as badly as I did last week. Because that was rough. Oh, look at them running. Look at him. Oh, he's dead. That's no good.
The ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
He says that immediately gets fucked.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
There you go.
Told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
Love that one. That was cool. Her intro is actually one of the best ones of all of them. Like, her intro in this sequence is the best of all of them. White-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop, and will instead continue illuminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you.
We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Honor Roth von Valencius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
Senechal right. There's no time for talk.
Very well. We may leave it at that. For now. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
This is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship. Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
What is happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
These people with you.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Woo!
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
There's some goodies there. Goodie bags. Your hum softly. When you draw closer, your skin begins to tingle from static discharges. Doors closed, but the lock looks intact. It can probably be open with the right tool. Door will not move an inch. It is blocked.
Is there money to be made?
You go through the crack. Explosion blasted a hole through the door, large enough for a person to get through. Back to the fucking elevator, I guess. No? I'm missing something here, clearly.
I always keep my options open.
Probably be open with the right tool. What is the right tool here? I think I got stuck on this last time. We're not supposed to just go back to the elevator. No?
Always keep your eye on the
I feel like there was
prize.
some dumb little passageway that we came through. Or some like dumb little item thing we didn't pick up or something.
I know how to take risks.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
I'm losing it.
I always have a backup plan.
Those were not there before. I wanted me to grab whatever was in there. That's okay. Oh, would you look at that? More heretics.
The Emperor
Argenta,
sets my path.
I need you to go ahead and light some bitches up.
More enemies to face judgment. Prayer. We are truly blessed this day.
Alright. We're gonna go up here. Abelard, once again, right down the middle. Adira, on the flank, with me. Argenta, on the other flank. Right there. Let's do it.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Hmm. Hmm. But it also grants an additional thing. Either. Hmm.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
I'm gonna move her around here.
Rejoice in battle. As the Emperor commands,
Oh, goody, more of them. Bully.
I bring ruin.
Death to the weak.
Just a minor setback.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Which is why we have Abelard up front, because he is an absolute freaking unit.
Out of my way.
Another heretic cut from making his run up. Adira, honey, I need you to kill the things.
But of course.
Sorry, Abelard. Here, buddy, I'll give you some of this.
Chaos guides me.
Single shot? Really?
Reduced to dust. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Do not reach anything with charge. Nope. Alright, we'll just do the brace for impact. His turn will end.
I am your doom.
He never stood a chance.
I'll do it.
Actually did a significant amount of damage to him.
Will do. Anything else?
This dude in the back's gonna catch one of these. And we go to Abelard's turn. Now, can you move and go back over here? Back onto the table, please.
Victory is one fewer target. Indeed.
I serve the ruin.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Ow.
I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
Faith without
extra
deeds
movement.
is worthless.
An extra movement and move her up here. And just to make sure.
I will not.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Is this stack? Nope. Put it on her then.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Alright, Abelard.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Vegetarian sound. Seems that its machine spirit is no longer being powered by the motive force. Okay. Ooh, goods. What's in the back? More cargo. Stuff that we will be able to sell and make use out of.
That's how
Open
it's
a
done.
door! Want some stuff here. Ooh, operator's gloves. Wear gains a +3 bonus to tech use. And we got some melta charges. Those will be useful.
Keep your wits about you. What do we have here?
More cargo. Dead man. What do you got? Multi-key and machine right set. Titles and authors are printed in gold on the spines of the books. Library contains works on imperial theology, law, codices, biographical sketches, and chronicles of the greatest military conflicts of the Corona's expanse in the Calixis sector. Cozy seating area is completely destroyed. Pieces of furniture and splinters are scattered everywhere, and dark stains cover the floor and upholstery. Stuff back here. Alright, let's get a move on. Alright, Argenta, blow up that door.
The Emperor favors me today.
Ooh, level ups. Alright, so we get firearm mastery. And we get another talent. So here's where I'm going to start looking at building up my weapon abilities. Because we are playing a soldier, I am going to look towards... We need to be level 4 before we can get that. But we can... We can, for the moment, get the las weapon expert. Let's Swift movements grants 2 movement points. Nimble plus 10% bonus to dodge. It will not die. Increases wounds by half the character's level rounded up. Save that for later. As a later pickup. Character can attack with a... No. Enemies gain no melee superiority against this character. Summary execution. If the commissar kills the target with at all costs, they can use at all costs once more for this combat for 0 AP. While the commissar's ally is under the effects of at all costs, that ally will suffer plus 50% bonus, plus 50% damage, and gains plus 2 AP and plus 4 movement points instead of 1 AP. Ugh. Momentum is less than 100%. 100 points at all costs grants plus 28 momentum upon killing the marked enemy or targeting an ally. Anytime the commissar grants additional movement points to the ally character, they give it plus 2. Feel the Forge. While wearing heavy armor, forgeful characters gain plus 1 movement point, plus 1 deflection, and cannot fall prone. Single weaponry. First attack in combat with any plasma, melta, or power weapon deals additional damage equal to plus 3. Equal to 3. For the remainder of combat, the bonus damage is decreased to 1. This is the Forge. Forgeable characters gain a stacking bonus to plus 10% bonus to hit chance and dodge reduction against any target hit with a single target attack. Successful critical hits from single target attacks increase the hit chance and dodge reduction by plus 20%. Gain plus 3 deflection against the burning effect and flame weapons. Be useful. Characters can use persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on fellowship, based on intelligence instead of fellowship. Ooh. Camaraderie. Reaches adjacent ally, the soldier deals plus 8% more damage. Exploit surroundings. Their efficiency is increased by plus 10% for full cover and plus 20% for half. Fired up. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by plus 1% until end of combat. Rack and Ruin. The soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies. The soldier gains plus 16% more damage for their next attack in the current combat. Reloading costs minus 2 AP less than 1. First reload in combat does not cost AP. That's not bad. Especially with how often I'm looking at... Especially with how often I'll be using ranged weapons in some cases. Let's see. Each shot fired by the soldier grants them plus 1 agility until end of turn. Soldier's demolition instead of intelligence is used to determine additional damage dealt with ranged area attacks. I don't think I have a lot in my demolition though. The bullets for everyone. The soldier's second attack action in a turn deals plus 11 more damage to enemies that have not suffered damage from the soldier during this turn. Fortress. While a soldier has full cover against an enemy, a soldier gains plus 10%. Each ranged burst attack deals full wounds. The soldier has plus 10 ballistic skill and plus 2 movement. Soldier's area attacks gain plus 14% armor penetration. Ignore or 1 deflection when used against enemies in 3 cell radius. Second skin. Soldier's medium armor does not reduce dodge. Not bad. And slaughter can be used after 2 kills instead of 3. Enemies damaged by a soldier's area attack suffer plus 2 damage for the next attack that hits them. Base trajectory. Whenever the soldier successfully dodges or uses cover against an enemy's attacks, they gain a guaranteed critical hit against that enemy. Ooh. Which will carry? Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is here. Master. Melee combat, any target surrounded by more allies than enemies receive plus 10 Does it need to be sure? Let's see here. I think because I can't get any plasma or melt weapons yet. I think the one I'm gonna go for. I think we're gonna go for rapid reload for this first one. We'll go rapid reload because getting that ability to reload a lot easier is huge. Warrior gains +1 damage deflection. I'll go ahead and pause this, and I will come back to show off what the others got. So we'll return in just a moment. All right, so I got everybody sorted. I gave Abelard the So Abelard got Okay, so I just completely did a stupid on that one. I didn't even realize that we weren't actually getting the talents on that one. But I do know what I'm getting next level, which will be at the end of this. So, yay! That was embarrassing. Grab whatever's in here.
Just as I planned.
Deck officer's helm. That's gonna go to Abelard. I don't want to see the helmet on him. Paul has broken the path to the list. We will have to look for another way to edelthrad.
We should deal with this.
A multi-key. What is this? Did they show us the phone? I can't see a thing. Roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire toward you. It is Theodora von Valencius. Expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword. The other is raised in an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
When did you get here? Mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. An entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. The answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel... What are we waiting for?
We could just walk through the fire, but the sensible option is to get the fuck out of here. Get the people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way. Look away and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voice of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grows stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors in your determination, you completely forget about Theodora. When you turn your head, you see nothing but the billowing fire. Back! Fall back! We will go around!
Where did it go? That was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch? I better myself through my service.
Bring down that platform! We'll make our own way.
Is there money to be made?
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
That's fine. We're not gonna... We'll go on ahead.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Grab all the
Over
goodies
there.
we can. Ooh. Flex mechanics goggles. Who on my crew aside? Who on my crew has a high logic? Looks like it's me for right now. To the Lord Captain's quarters. There's some weapons we got. Oh, those swords can go in there too. And that psychic staff. The Lord Captain's quarters. To the Lord Captain's quarters we go, meow meow. Meow meow. Yeah, we're gonna try to push for the end of this one, so. We'll try to go to the end of the prologue. So this one will be a bit longer. We are about to have a fight on our hands, and there's about to be a bit of dialogue. I want to get through the prologue, since I didn't get to it last. I only got through, like, the start. Only got to starting the game last time.
I always keep my options open.
Oh yeah, she's dead as hell. Her scene looks like Honor von Valencius. His body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless
Can you come here?
that rat.
You over here?
Void
Meow meow. I need to see the screen, please, baby. Here. Come here. There you go. I doubt it. Voidfear wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
In the Arch-Militant's body. Meow meow. Please move, baby. I need you. No. Hey. No. Hey! No. On a pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around them with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Arch-Militant's weapon is off. Killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Same with Theodora's body. Moving closer to the body, the cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto-pistol shot. Extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass shattered on the floor. Inspect the shards by the desk. Difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon a closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. For those who don't know, a broad term for combustible fuel in the Imperium of Man. Inspect the Papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you and sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodore von Valencia, signed it with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition, secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies. When you try touching Theodora, you might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
And tell me what do these charts tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Tainted witchcraft.
We'd best be on our way.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Take that cloak. Well-maintained lasgun is in fact better than another lasgun. I don't really have any business holding on to those gloves. Don't really get a benefit from tech use, so I will take them for right now.
Let us not dawdle.
Star fragment hung on its trophy board. The light, smooth surface of the object is dyed with dark spots and crumbling holes. I'll take the helmet. Take the helmet, and I'll give that to Abelard. But then Argenta can have that. And like before, helmet off. Apply.
Always keep your eye on the prize. No mercy to those who oppose Von Valancius.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
I'll make it how your end was inevitable.
Hmm. Until we get a better ranged weapon, I'm really not going to be able to do a whole lot here.
I'll see to it. Another enemy down.
On a 0% chance I hit him. Hmm. God, him.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I
Furious
act.
recital.
I'll do it.
And Adira.
What an unfortunate turn of
Brace
fate.
yourself, Abelard.
Hmm. We melt the scorching. I don't like that. Oh no, DB, I don't like that.
Indeed.
Give me 1 second. Alright. Abelard's turn. Move to the other side over here. Yep.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
On it.
We just shrug off that damage. And you die.
I took care of this one.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. I always have a backup plan.
So looking at it, I'm kind of seeing everything. Got the level up done. Looking at it now, I'm kind of like, wow, this was a lot. Items.
Success is the only
Horrific vision is a
outcome I
product of the
accept.
warp energies that permeate the bridge. Do have everybody kitted out with some more stuff. Onward. Got everybody leveled up. Oh.
The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
Your Laura von Valencius is dead. Found her in the Archmilitant in her study.
God Emperor preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
You can see Conrad Voigtford clearly in the gloom of the bridge. Broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pure pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time.
Thinking the wave of ripple across the whites of edelthrad's eyes, and they begin to turn us. We're to die by this day. Let us die with honor.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No, it will not be like this. Not today.
Have to let that commissar mentality come out at some point.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Yay! Fucking chaos spawn. Awesome. Love that. Love that. That's actually exactly where I want to be. Argenta, on the other hand, right here, deer up, right here. Abelard, off the front, buddy. Hmm. And the next single shot or single target melee.
I'm not the enemy.
Sorry, dear, I didn't know you were there.
I know what is to come. Be gone.
High momentum.
Anything else?
We're just gonna start stacking up. We're gonna start stacking up them buffs.
Stay vigilant.
The overseer.
Chaos guides me.
What was that shot?
Weather the storm.
You are gonna miss.
Cleanses the body. Power resides in the will of the righteous. It's why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'll do it.
Guided by faith. Faith without deeds is worthless.
You can do worse, but not by much.
Doubt is for the weak.
As the Emperor commands.
Right like this. Careful now. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Ah, that's right. We gotta kill all the ads. Otherwise, he's just gonna survive. He's just gonna outlive all that. That's why we gotta kill the ads. Because otherwise, he will just be doing a bunch of damage.
Pain won't stop me.
mocking me. Will do. Anything else?
Put the bonus on Adira.
Follow my lead. I serve the ruinous powers.
Moving out.
There goes the Overseer. Yeah, he's dead. Ah, goody. The last of the ads are killed.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
Victory is imminent.
Hit him with the old Endure.
At your beck and target.
Whack you.
Just a temporary setback. I'll make it out. Consider this a taste of what's to come. Who if not me?
We're gonna shoot them up with the last gun.
I'll see to it personally.
Oh, I missed that one.
On it. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Chip damage, baby.
On it. The whispers call to me.
My faith strengthens me.
I will you from the ashes. I will rise. Blessed be the hand of the healer.
We're just healing up.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands.
That extra bonus. Oh wow, we just kind of went right past poor Abelard.
I'll see to it. Best defense is a good offense. Don't you die on me now!
What do you mean Adira's out? What do you mean Adira's down?
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Again.
I'll do it.
You can do it, but not by much.
She got really hit by that that damage there. Gloves of Endurance. Mantle of Heroism. We gotta level up.
Lead us to fortune.
We got a skill up. We're gonna do up ballistic skill. Commissar kills a target at all costs. They can use at all costs for. While Commissar is adjacent to an enemy, all their allies gain +2 resolve. We can get plasma weapon proficiency now. Can we get bolter weapon proficiency? Yes, we can. As much as I like my bolters, I do also like my plasma guns. I don't know if there's a better item early on that's going to help me out here. With surroundings, camaraderie, rack and ruin. Alacrity. Soldier grants him +1 agility until end of turn. Considering how many shots I'm probably going to be firing, probably not a bad idea. Soldier's second attack action in a turn deals +11 more damage to enemies that have not suffered damage from the soldier during this turn. That's probably a good one. Fortress. What, full wounds, a soldier has +10 ballistic skill and +2 muzzle velocity. First attack deals additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. That's not bad. Three attacks gain +17%. That's not bad. Actually, I think we'll do second skin. That way we lose the armor. We'll lose the dodge reduction on. Lose the dodge reduction on medium armor. Abelard. No heresy. Imperial World characters gain +10% critical hit chance, +10% armor against Xenos or demonic creatures. Your allies gain half the bonus of no heresy. However, Imperial World characters Lord Xenos and Lord Warp are always 0. The Imperial World characters affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or affects now stronger together. Huh. Combat Master. He's got better options, I think. Living Shield. For a -10% penalty to their hit chance with ranged weapons, including area attack. You move, please, baby. Here, meow. -10% penalty to their hit chance with range attacks, including area attacks against the warrior. For every enemy in 1 cell radius around the warrior, stacks up to 3 times. That's -1 armor piercing. And do weapon skill. Or not. Or intelligence up. It's another one. Here's a become target. Visions of Doom would be pretty good. I've taken damage from the cycle at least once, suffer minus 20 penalty to all resistance. The cycle deals melted damage from any source other than aftershock. Target suffers half as much mental damage at the turn. Enemies that have taken damage from Psyker at least once, suffering minus 20 penalty to all resistance. Next, something buzz. Psyker suffer plus. The Psyker uses a divination upon an ally without an unnatural luck effect. An ally gains unnatural luck. The ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead of an unnatural hit. The enemy combat suffers a minus 14% penalty. If you're not successful dodging or parried by the Psyker and your allies combined grants the I was under the effect of at least one. Ooh, Fatebringer's not bad. Fatebringer is not bad at all. We'll go for Fatebringer. She is going to get her ballistic skill up because there's no fucking question about that. And because her demolition skill is fucking insane, I'm gonna give her demolition engineer, because that'll mean it is used to determine additional damage dealt with ranged area attacks. Deals 5% more damage for every 10 points of demolition. Because she's going to get to do a lot of area attacks, especially when I get weapons for her that let her do large area attacks.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Join me in prayer. The pain will subside.
I owe you one.
Are we supposed to get around?
Keep your wits about you.
The air. Rival, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
You people surviving here.
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for our rescue.
We need to reestablish contact with the Navigator Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the war. Once you knock the officers out of their stupor and near around you fills with voices and commands being issued. Here's someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Fox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Oh, blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something that can be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible.
The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Oh, please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
I'm ready. Let's begin the ritual. Before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents, invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, pours into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
Resonates and purges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. I am saving my people. Do your worst, but you cannot stop me.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path. You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
We'll see about that.
Aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal, the navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, we could tell us now. Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could... It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim... have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord! It is because of his toils that we all still live.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
We are now officially the Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Yeah, we did. All right, we are over an hour and a half into this. So before this loading finishes, I'm going to go ahead and end it off. I hope you all enjoy, because there will be a second one coming up. I'm not doing a double upload. This is just going to be a backlog that I will have recorded. So, hope you all enjoy, and we will pop back in with our next bit of Rogue Traders. These will probably be longer episodes, and I may end up just going about streaming these to make this a hell of a lot easier on myself. I may try to do this as another streamed run. But we are going to go ahead and end it off. Hope to see you all in the next one, and check out all the other content, all the playthroughs from the various freelancer couch games, and the various other playthroughs of Empire at War, Total War, and more. Until next time, this has been the Freelancer, signing off until then. Goodbye, everyone.